Dan, and I'm back for another video. Now today is just a commentary video where I've just got some gameplay in the background of the video, and I'm going to be talking about things that, you know, right, I'm trying to figure out what I was going to call it, but basically just about worst things about being in secondary school. I thought this could be a subject to touch on because some people, maybe viewers, I don't know, might be going up to year 7. So year 7 in the UK, in America it's middle school. So yeah, so this is kind of like touching on the bad things about secondary school, but then so you'll know what you should avoid doing. So you'll know how to avoid the things I'm going to be talking about from happening. So first, let's just start off with homework. Now, you get absolutely loaded with homework. First few weeks, like mainly it's like the first term, you know, they're like really soft on you, and they like say, oh, like if you don't hand a piece of homework in on time, they're like, oh, it's alright, just hand it in like next week or whatever. But then when it gets later on in the year, like, you know, they just like, they don't care. They don't care about your excuse. They're like, oh, well, that's like detention then, so you haven't done your homework. And also like how like sometimes you can have like really nice teachers, but then, for example, they'll leave and then you'll get put like, well, this happened when I was in year 7, and my original English teacher, she left, and for the rest of the year nearly we ended up with like 7 supply teachers. There was one teacher who said that he was going to teach us for the rest of the year, but how noisy the class was, I think we drove him nuts, and he actually left and he didn't come back to the school like ever. So and then I ended up with like, for I think it was the last 1 or 2 terms, I ended up with a full-time teacher, which was, yeah, that was alright. But then like also this year in English, I also had like so many supply teachers, it was like unreal. So yeah, next thing that I kind of want to touch on is probably friends. So when you get into secondary school, you're all mixed, so sometimes kids like end up being the only kid from their school and there's nobody else from their old school there, so you really got to try and mix with some kids, and then, you know, just get in a group, have a good group of friends that will, you know, if something happens they'll back you up and stuff, which also kind of touches on to the next subject, which is you always have a damn rival. You always have like this kid who's like jealous and they just start on you, which is annoying, because like they just start on you for no reason and they just follow you around on purpose to like get you annoyed, and they like cause trouble for themselves, like they do it on purpose, and then I end up like crying or something when they really did ask for it. So yeah, that's annoying, and then they just start on you and your mates, and that's one way as well how to tell that you've got good mates, is if they stick up for you, or if they, you know, help get this kid away or whatever, which, believe me, it's happened to my group of friends and me countless times this year. And yeah, so on to the next thing is like there's always one group of kids, some mostly big group, and they're all those kids that are like rich and like they have all like the latest stuff, like I don't know, like like they all have like designer handbags and like really expensive like phones and bags, and there's always a group of them normally at most schools, and yeah, they just walk around in a big huddle thinking they're all cool and stuff. So we to say that they'll be first class, the populars, the snobs, whatever. So yeah, so also lunch times. Now I'm not really limited to what I can do at lunchtimes. Like, when you get to secondary school, you don't have, like, a big play area and all that. So, like, in most, like, elementary schools, you have, like, a play area, like, climbing frames and that. You don't have any of that in secondary school. If you're lucky, maybe you would. But we don't have any of that. You've got a field, which is, like, massive. So that's where most people go when it's, like, a nice day. They only open it on nice days, which is smart, I guess. But if they see a cloud, like, in the sky, and even if it doesn't rain, they just close the field anyway. But yeah, so I guess these have just been some, like, stuff to just avoid when you go to secondary school and stuff. But yeah, just, like, the most important thing is stick with your friends, really. Don't get in any arguments over some rubbish. I don't know. But yeah, because the more friends you have, like, the better it'll probably be your experience in secondary school. But yeah, it's not also just tips for year 7, like, you know, year 6s or kids coming up from, like, elementary to middle school, you know, elementary to secondary school. It's also, like, for, like, year, you know, kids that have, like, the kids that were already there that are moving up, like, higher into, like, it's kind of hard to explain because I have it in year groups. So if you're, like, year 7, you're going up to year 8, this also helps as well. Kind of, I hope it does anyway. Because, like, year 8, when you get to year 8, there is more homework than in year 7. Like, you get pretty cushy in year 7. But year 8, that's when they really test you. And one week I got like 6 pieces of homework, and they were all due like the next week, which was really annoying. But it's alright if they're all due on the same day, apart from if it rains heavily, which that's a good thing of living in the UK. One time my maths book was in my bag, and it chucked it down, and because my bag wasn't waterproof, the book got drenched and all that. But yeah, so I hope this helped you guys, and you kind of know what you need to avoid in like year 7A, whatever there. But yeah, so I hope this helped. Remember to go drop a like, also go subscribe. If you want more commentary videos, go tell me below, like if you want any story time things where I tell you what the heck's happened or whatever, just comment down below. The commentary videos are actually pretty cool. So yeah, until the next video guys, see ya.